way back to the Thieves' Lair second dungeon area. And this is kind of the Guildmaster region. I don't know why the Thieves' Den would fill me with creeps compared to, say, tombs or anything else, but it apparently does. Those guys are really doing a number on me with their bows. I probably should have double backed for resting, but you get this far, you decide to keep going. Gotta check the symbols. There's a guy right across a gap there, and this doesn't seem to lead immediately to him. So I'm going to give it a try to just jump across. Okay. We're going to start seeing warriors in here, which are fighters rather than the thieves. So they're supposed to be a little bit stronger, although they're not as high level as some of the thief characters, so it all kind of evens out. These are not the same thing as the warriors in 3rd edition D&D, where they're a special NPC class. A fighter that's not quite as tough as a regular fighter. These guys are just standard fighters. So I could have gone around, but I didn't. So we'll just check his other door, the one that he was protecting. And as before, there's secret passages, illusionary walls everywhere. So you gotta just keep checking and... You see, that guy had a lot of hit points compared to a warrior that you're going to find. I don't know why they put up these notes as permanent signs. Yeah, there we go. Secret diamond. There's 4 areas off of the central hub in this region, if I remember correctly. And I may not be, it might only be 3. There was that little room. Then there's another door somewhere over here. Yeah, the little bumps prevent it from easily being checked. So I'm going in and I'm expecting a fight against the guild master here. But they're not home. I love how variable the audio is in this game. I don't know why I can't pick that one up. I thought it might be a health potion, and I was full on my inventory, but I still couldn't get it. wonder why that thief was hanging out in the guildmaster's bath. Yeah, that secret door wasn't really very secret. Another illusionary floor there. Inventory's causing problems. I'm having difficulty moving because the rat corpses get in the way. And they are in fact all dead now. Even though some of them didn't look like they were still kind of twitching. Not really an effective trap. Now, if you somehow lose these guys can just start shooting at you through these little slits in the wall. And you can pick that lock if you're a thief, but you have to explore the whole area anyways, and the switch to unlock it's right there. And the limitation there is getting in the way. So since I'm getting stuck on that short sword, I think I'm going to try to drop a few of them and see if I can move forward. I still managed to get through anyways. You see the warriors, that was a total of 14 hit points for him. A level 1 warrior doesn't have that many hit points. I don't want to go running through there just because I don't want to drop down the pit trap again. Especially when I'm probably going to have to deal with the guildmasters soon. And I wound up going the wrong way anyways. And this time, the short sword is actually in the doorway, preventing me from getting in there and letting me get shot at. So, I'm going to have to go back someplace where I don't mind leaving a pile of short swords. And this seemed kind of a safety out of the way area. Don't see anything around. The 180, walks, jumped away, still captured the short sword. There's one solution I've found to deal with the inventory problems. You see, it apparently even duplicated a sword on me. I wound up blocking the hallway. That one. almost out of hit points. And when I cast my heal spell, I lost hit points! I actually lost 5 hit points from casting a spell that's supposed to heal 1 to 8. There wasn't a blink for damage or anything. Oh my. I think I mentioned there is a patch for this game. It doesn't make it that much better, but it does alleviate some of the worst aspects of it. I'm not playing with the patch just because I'm trying to demonstrate all of the bugs and problems. There's a goblin in there, then they'll kind of chat with you a bit. The goblins are part of another quest you could take. You might recall in a previous video, I wound up killing a bunch of goblins that were just hanging out in an area. Can't seem to reach those switches, and I didn't know if it was because that dagger was in the way, so I'm going to have to try to dump my daggers and pick up that one, then see if I can flip the switch. With the goblin quest, if I remember correctly, you can be captured and delivered to that cell where you use the illusionary wall to unlock it and get out. And then free those goblins. But since I don't have that quest, can't really do anything, or talk to this guy. There's no response when I click on him. So we'll just bash his head in, because he's a goblin. Apparently he was supposed to be standing over that, and you drop him in there. But, well, sent to Undermountain. Yeah, they wanted to throw him in. Now, since this is a dead end, here's where I try to get rid of my daggers and strike on the only solution for the automatic pickup bug. Now, what I did was I dropped all my items, and then I moved as I dropped the items. So I was holding forward on the keyboard while I was moving the mouse to drop, and that apparently worked. The items are still not in there, and if I walk back through, I might... Uh-oh! Out of bounds! I got lucky that I was able to get back in bounds again, because you cannot move while you're out of bounds in Descent Engine. And I click on this guy, and I get free XP. I don't have the quest that should let me free him and get the XP, but it gave it to me anyways. So I just keep fiddling with this one until I get the same thing. Now that's a problem with a lot of Dungeons & Dragons video games, is that the only real way to get experience is to kill things. And it's a problem with Dungeons & Dragons badly run in general. That portal is not active and you can't use it. If I remember correctly, it does activate later in the game. It's not really helpful. Or I might be thinking of a different portal. It's been a few decades since I last played it. But as I was saying about Dungeons & Dragons, when it's badly run and the only option for experience is to kill things, then the optimal choice for players is to always hunt down everything in a given area and kill it. So I'm going to murderous rampage through these halls, butchering everyone. There we go, had to push both sides to open that door, or to make it illusionary at least. Those traps will automatically fire arrows. I don't think any of them hit me though. There are some mask symbols on the back side here that you can press to disable the traps in this region. Barely seems worth it. And this lady doesn't seem to be doing an awful lot. Leather armor +1 has the same strength as chainmail, with the advantage that thieves can wear it, but they can't wear chainmail. And since my bracers give me better defense even than that, I don't really feel the need to go get it. Check out that sliding wood passage behind me. And I found an illusionary wall. Weird that the notice for the illusionary wall is on the wrong side of that. This isn't an area you can get into unless you go through that wall like I did. Feather Fall prevents damage when you drop. Ring of Protection is very useful. It dropped my AC another point, so I'm now at -1. I don't want to pick up a generic short sword. Dagger +1 really isn't worth it for anybody, except maybe the mage, since there aren't any staves in this game. That looks like it could be a trap, so I'm going to back out and save, and then we encounter another bug. Just wait for it. Here it comes. Oh, where'd he come from? So what happened? I saved the game there, and then the game went crashing on me after I completed the quest, because it's a bad game. Then I reloaded, and this area was filled with thieves that were not there before. It saves the position of bodies and other physics objects when you save, so usually that shouldn't happen, but there they are. They just mysteriously appeared. That wand is just useless. That's an illusionary wall. But there's the guy standing right there, so I couldn't even pass through it to look. One more portal, but this one's just to a bedroom. And there's our final Shadow Thief leader. The only person alive. Kind of going nuts because I spawned on top of them. And I leveled up. That gives me access to level 3 clerical spells, although the cleric spell list is really limited in this game. Grab some fresh potions, flying, which will do exactly what it says, speed, and we'll wrap it up. See you next time for Tier 2